Hello and welcome fans from all over, whether from around the country or around the world, watching from the comfort of your own home or even watching from a mobile device. I want to welcome you to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman. Alongside me, our Sports Information Director, Braden Motter. Braden, good friend of mine. Great to see you tonight.
Glad to be here, Alvin. I always enjoy coming to these Eagles games and commentating these games with you. Got the best seats in the house with the best commentator next to me. I love it.
Listen, you're too kind. You're definitely one of my favorite guys when it comes to broadcasting, because it doesn't even feel like we're broadcasting basketball. We're just two guys talking hoops and having a great time with great seats.
Yeah, I love it. We always have fun out here, having a good time together. Going to be a fun game. PCC Eagles, TBC Eagles. A lot of same names there, but we're going to have to crown one of the Eagles the winner tonight. Pensacola
faced the TBC Eagles, Trinity Baptist College, out of Jacksonville, Florida, not too long ago, January 17th. Beat them 71-45, but a huge portion to that win was a huge explosive third quarter and a huge game from Monse Torres.
Yeah, that was a really big game. Obviously, if anybody remembers correctly, that game started Trinity Baptist being up on the Eagles 12-0 in the first quarter. Started off a little slow, but we came out of the gates late in the first and then fought our way back. Got a 2-point lead at halftime and then took off in that third quarter. Monse grabbed, I think, 6 rebounds in that quarter and I believe 10 points in that quarter, and shot very well from the free throw line the whole night. Ended up with a double-double, and it was a good game for Monse, and it was a good win for the Eagles.
The last time we were in the Nest, we faced off against now number 3 team in the country, Campbellsville University of Harrodsburg, and got the W in overtime, 97-92. My apologies. Leah Phelps putting up 30 points through 3 quarters, and also Monse Torres putting up 20 points and 9 rebounds.
Yeah, that was a really big win for the Eagles. That was our first test against a top 10 team this year, and obviously it showed a good time. We were in overtime with them. It was a really, really fun matchup, and me and you got to call that game in overtime. It was super fun. Leah Phelps didn't score in the first quarter, but then she really picked it up in the last 3. Leah Phelps is really going to have to lead the Eagles here tonight because the guard play of Trinity is good, but I think Leah's a little bit better, so she needs to elevate her play and try and be the best player on the floor tonight.
Let's talk about Alyssa Brewer in the past 3 games, plus 15 in all those capacities, and also 11 rebounds and 14 rebounds in 2 of those contests.
Yeah, she actually had a triple-double 2 games ago, which is not very common in girls college basketball just because of a little bit slower pace. She played really well, found her teammates with the assists, and she's a really good rebounding guard. A little bit undersized, but she always finds those gaps and reads the ball off the rim really well, grabs those rebounds, and she put a good triple-double in for the Eagles, and it's going to be a fun matchup.
A very tight matchup anticipated in about a minute against Trinity Baptist College. What are the Eagles going to have to do to keep this streak alive?
Trinity Baptist likes to play a little slower, a little more half-court, and a really physical game. Pensacola needs to get out in transition, run the floor, space wide, and know that that contact is coming and go strong through that contact, finish at the rim, maybe get some girls in foul trouble. But I think pace of play is what's going to win this game for the PCC Eagles.
40 seconds to showtime. Let's go ahead and kick it over to Logan Toothman to begin this great weekend of basketball here in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Alvin Chapman, Braden Motter will be back at tip-off.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between the Trinity Baptist College Eagles and your PCC Lady Eagles. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer and remain standing for the national anthem. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the many blessings you've given us. Please help us be able to play to the best of our abilities. Help us be no injuries in the court. Help us to remember you in all that we say and do. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Trinity Baptist. Number 1, Trinity Sneed. Number 4, Emma Parrish. Number 5, Caroline Smith. Number 23, Michelle Jones. And number 34, Oceana Tabak. Trinity is led by Coach Judy L. Allen. And now, the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles! At guard, a junior from Mansfield, Ohio, number 14, Jenna Wolford. At forward, a sophomore from San Juan del Rio, Mexico, number 21, Monse Torres. At guard, a senior from Flower Mound, Texas, number 23, Leah Phelps. At guard, a junior from Florence, Missouri, number 24, Melissa Brewer. At forward, a senior from Rockford, Illinois, number 33, Carissa Aiken. The Eagles are led by Coach Jared Sellers with assistant coach Heather Sellers.
As we watch both teams take the court, Braden, we are anticipating to watch a game with high implications.
Yeah, I'm excited about this game. NCCA South Region matchup. It's going to be a really fun game. Pensacola Christian College sitting at number 2 as the number 2 team in the country in coaches' polls. It's going to be a really fun night tonight. Lady Eagles need to shoot the ball well and run with pace, and I think it's going to be a real fun game.
The South Region in general, very competitive. Another team ranked in the rankings as well. Bob Jones University and Toccoa Falls. They faced each other last night. Toccoa Falls took the victory, 63-50. Let's see how this South Region matchup will equate. We have Sneed and Aiken in the center court for the tip-off. And Sneed reaps their earnings. Gave it to Oceana Tabak. She now receives it in the corner. Takes a screen from Sneed, switched back on to Aiken, and takes too many steps before putting up the runner.
Yeah, one thing I noticed there on defense, we instead of helping with our bodies, we just kind of threw hands at Oceana there on her dribble drive. It's a good drive by her, but as a defender in your help defense, you have to beat her to the spot. You can't just throw your hand at it because that'll then lead to fouls. We got lucky that we got a travel call there.
Wolford going downhill. Phelps somehow keeps it alive and will take her defender all the way to the cup. Off the backboard, can't get the lucky roll. Aiken rebound, Torres. Long jumper rattles in. Monse Torres.
Love seeing Monse start early, knocking her shots down. Good offensive rebound by Carissa Aiken, fighting in there, grabbing that board, finding the wide open Torres for a kick-out jumper.
Tabak the other direction. Goes corner. They go back inside to Caroline Smith. Turnaround jumper, no good. Torres pushes the break. Phelps thought about a jumper, will retract her shot and find Wolford. Phelps will launch and fires! Take off for Leah Phelps from long range.
That's great ball movement from the Lady Eagles. You saw it go to both sides of the floor. Started with Leah Phelps getting down the lane on the right side, swung it all the way across with a couple dribble drive actions, bring it all the way back across. Leah Phelps wide open three, knocks it down, and that pace of play is what we were talking about earlier. A little too much for Trinity, forces an early turnover.
Pensacola showing a lot of dominance defensively, and it's turning into easy buckets on the other side of the basket. Here is Wolford faking the handoff. Aiken will take it herself, runner in the lane, good!
Lady Eagles starting the game off 3 for 3, 100% from the field. Love seeing Carissa Aiken get downhill there. Good finish in the middle, but I'd like to see her get to that left-hand finish, avoid that defender so you cannot get that block and put up an easier shot.
Tabak can't get the fall. Emma Parrish to rebound. Sneed the second chance opportunity, hard off the rim. Beautiful box out and rebound by Wolford. She'll push the pace. Finds Aiken. Can she keep it perfect? She can't. Great trailing three, just can't convert. Possession switch in favor of Trinity Baptist.
Yeah, early in this game when we're getting downhill and getting to the spots we want to get to, I'd like to see that trail three come a little later in the game once we kind of get Trinity sitting back knowing that we're coming downhill. Although that wasn't a bad shot by Carissa Aiken. I think that early in the shot clock we could have maybe gotten something a little better.
Monse Torres playing stifling defense in the open court. The ball now in the hands of Michelle Jones. Tabak will go to her left side, drives on Wolford and converts.
There's a good dribble drive there by Tabak, getting downhill, finishing with the offhand around the charge attempt from Alyssa Brewer.
Wolford in the corner. Will go to a cutting Torres. Somehow finds back the hands of Wolford, and she draws the whistle.
Yeah, a little bit of a junk play there from Pensacola. Had the back cut a bunch of times. Trinity Baptist early on is denying our dribble handoff. That's a staple of the PCC Lady Eagles at basketball team is dribble handoffs and then doing some cuts off of that. Because we have a great inbounds play there. Good back cut from Alyssa Brewer for the easy two. The Eagles like using that dribble handoff, and Trinity Baptist knows that, so they were hard denying those dribble handoffs. We were looking for back cuts, but we couldn't quite get what we were looking for.
Tabak goes to Parrish. Parrish gets it back to Tabak, and she drives inside. Easy lane, too strong off the backboard. Great rebound by Torres, and she'll push the break as well.
Yeah, in that possession, that's what I was talking about earlier, putting your body on the line and help defense. Carissa Aiken just kind of threw her hand at it, but not stepped in front of Tabak there, and Tabak did get a wide open look, but she didn't finish it.
Beautiful trifecta for Leah Phelps in the corner. Her second so far in the first. Just like that, a double-digit lead, 12-2 to score with 6 remaining in the first quarter.
Tabak went for a steal on that side of the floor. She didn't quite get it, left Jenna Wolford open, and that help defender had to crash down on the shooter, and then she found Leah Phelps with one more pass for an open three.
Wolford retracts the fast break opportunity, finds Phelps. Brewer wide open, drives hard inside, draws the whistle. Beautiful basketball displayed here by the Lady Eagles early.
Yeah, one thing we talked about early in the broadcast, Trinity Baptist likes to ugly up the game a little bit with a lot of physical contact. And what I love seeing out of the Lady Eagles early in this matchup is they're not shying away from that contact. Oftentimes we try and bounce off of it or go away from it because we're nervous about it. But the Lady Eagles are going downhill straight through the contact, drawing those fouls and getting to the line.
Brewer, the junior from Mississippi, knocks down the first free throw and has been averaging 17 points in the past 3 games. She converts them both.
Yeah, Alyssa Brewer actually holds the career record for free throw percentage for the Lady Eagles, shooting at 81% from the free throw line. That's a career high for anybody in Eagles history. So anytime Alyssa Brewer gets to the line, you about can count them.
Sneed. Floater no good. Second chance opportunity for Parrish, no good. Phelps up her opportunity, but it is a 1-on-4 break. She'll go to Brewer. Goes inside to Aiken. She's by herself. And Pensacola not able to miss in this first quarter.
Yeah,
only one miscue so far from perimeter from Aiken, but other than that, Braden, they've been perfect.
Yeah, they've been playing really, really good basketball, moving the ball incredibly well. They're getting to their spots, and as we saw, 1-on-4 there, Leah Phelps didn't get downhill, but moved enough to draw attention, found Brewer, and then Brewer found a cutting Chris Aiken for a wide-open layup.
Pensacola Christian up with a 14-point impressive lead. We'll step aside briefly. Michelle Jones for the inbound in favor of Trinity Baptist. They go a 1-in, 4-across scheme in the full court setting. And they get it inside to number 0, Autumn Vineyard. Here's Jones. Switch off. Parrish 3. No good. Skying rebound for the Eagles of Trinity Baptist. 16 seconds for another second chance opportunity. Great dish over to Trinity Sneed. And that's the second field goal of the game for Trinity Baptist.
That was a great dump off by Emma Parrish. She drove downhill and then dumped off to the wide open Trinity Sneed, diving to the basket. Good ball movement there from Trinity Baptist.
They go inside to Torres. One more for Wolford. Beautiful ball movement by Pensacola. Sets up a wide open Torres. Can't get the make. Tabak heading the other direction. Guarded by Torres. Great defense. Wolford with the steal and draws the foul on Autumn Vineyard coming off the bench. The small forward freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, picks up her first, team's third.
Yeah, again, like I talked about earlier, usually the Lady Eagles shy away from contact a little bit, and tonight they're going straight at it. They are not concerned about the foul. They're going through it, trying to either draw the foul or get where they're trying to go.
Torres gets to the ball. Phelps another 3 in the same spot. No good. Vineyard the rebound. Tabak finds Parrish in the corner. Vineyard, short jumper, misses the entirety of the rim. Brewer receiving a lot of ball pressures but dribbles out of it. Great snake dribble. She'll go coast to coast. A lot of contact! Count the bucket and one! Alyssa Brewer!
It's a great drive from Melissa Brewer. You talked about her contact early in this side of the front court. She brought it all the way up, pushing the pace, saw the foul coming, and like I've talked about so many times, normally she'd shy away from that. She went straight into it, drew the foul, got the N1.
A number of substitutions here for Pensacola and well-deserving rest getting out of it as well. The two bigs, Aiken and Torres, will check out the contest, as well as Wolford. Into the game comes Holland Geisler, as well as Addison Burleson. In the guard, Rachel Phelps will be in the backcourt with her sister.
Yeah, this combination up top of this zone press that Coach Sellers is known for running with Rachel and Leah Phelps is deadly up there. They're both really fast and really anticipating where the offensive players are going to try and look, and they shoot those gaps really well and get a lot of steals out of it.
Vineyard takes the space and knocks down the long 2. Phelps. They go inside to Burleson. Tries to give it away, and a turnover proceeds. Great stop and go dribble by Jones, and she draws the contact. Beautiful hesitation by her.
Yeah, good dribble move there, getting to her finish. Leah Phelps was really going for the block there. She looked okay early, but then obviously the body ran through her. I think she got all ball with her hand, but obviously ran through her with the body, so it's an easy call for the official.
That'll send Michelle Jones to the line. Jones, a senior guard, also from Jacksonville, Florida. Averages 7 points a game, and is a 47% free throw shooter. Free throw up and misses. Another opportunity to go coast to coast for Brewer, and she goes from East Coast to West Coast with ease.
Early in the broadcast, I talked about the Lady Eagles need to play with pace, and that's where they're going to win this game, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're getting up and down the floor a lot and very quickly, forcing Trinity Baptist to try and run with us.
And an open man down low, number 24, Katie Bong. Katie Bogan. Coming off the bench, scoring her first points of the game. Handoff to Rachel Phelps. A traveling violation is rewarded.
Again, I talked about earlier, Trinity Baptist with a lot of ball denial on those dribble handoffs. They're getting to the spots and beating the Lady Eagles to where they want to go. That's whereas the Lady Eagles, you got to take one step towards your dribble handoff and then maybe hit a hard back cut. You'll get a wide open layup because their help defense is not quick enough to recover.
Alyssa Brewer checks out the contest, being the leading scorer in this ballgame so far with 9. She gets a rest for Jenna Wolford. Pensacola sitting back in a 2-3 zone. Vineyard in the middle, Jones on top of the key. They go back to Vineyard. Jumper short once again. Second chance opportunity, no renewal of the shot clock. Burleson the rebound, and also picks up the loose ball foul in favor of Pensacola.
Yeah, a good strong rebound there from Addie Burleson. Needing that height on our side of the ball. Obviously, the Lady Eagles struggle a little bit on the height. You can look at the floor right now and see that Holland Geisler is one of our taller players, and she's obviously more built for the 3 or 4 spot. So getting a little bit of height will help us get those rebounds that we need.
This will send Addison Burleson to the free throw line. The junior out of Fredericksburg, Texas, transferred from 2 schools, Gordon College in Pennsylvania and also Emmanuel in Georgia. Misses the first free throw attempt. And Burleson splits the pair.
Squeeze middle, Holland. I know it'll come up the side. Leah can stay in it. Good. Squeeze middle. Stay squeezed. Now back up
A number of substitutions in the game here for Trinity Baptist. But they feed middle to Smith. And Parrish recovers the loose ball. Smith, free throw line extended, jumper, good. And Trinity Baptist gets to double digits.
Yeah, offensively, the Lady Eagles have gone cold here a little bit recently as Holland Geisler puts up a 3. Gone a little bit cold. We've gone a little bit stagnant off ball. Whoever has the ball is trying to do a lot with it, but our cuts are not there like they normally are. We're not moving off ball as well as we should.
Parrish tries to respond to the Geisler miss, no good. Geisler gets the strong rebound and it will accelerate the ball. Finds a wide open Wolfer from long range off the side of the rim. Great offensive rebound and second chance opportunity for Rachel. No good for Phelps. Strong rebound by number 24, Katia Bogun. Easy move inside for number 4, Emma Parrish. Rather, number 5, Caroline Smith. Phelps by herself to the basket, no good. Pensacola dominant in this first quarter, but Trinity Baptist showing a bit of fight here. They go to Parrish, blows by Burleson, and that's a snatch away by Geisler.
Yeah,
20 seconds remaining on the game clock.
Good collapsing defense there from the Lady Eagles as Jenna Wolford finds Leah Phelps with a trail 3, knocks it down, nothing but net. Good ball movement there from the Lady Eagles. Defensively, as I was saying, we collapsed really well on that dribble drive. Emma Parrish tried to get inside. She went for the dump off, but there were 4 Eagles defenders in there.
Phelps finds Wolford. It's good! Wolford beats the buzzer. You better count it. Jenna Wolford.
Great.
Beautiful defensive play there by Leah Phelps to get on the floor, somehow find Jenna Wolford, and she converts it from long range to beat the clock.
Yeah, defensively, that was a great play by Leah, shooting that gap, getting the steal, diving on the floor after the ball, and finding her open teammate, Jenna Wolford, for the buzzer beater 3. What a play there from the Lady Eagles to end the quarter.
You guys can see that one again. She clearly beats the buzzer with plenty of time to get the shot off. What a first quarter. We'll be back with more action shortly. More action available here in Pensacola, the home of the Emerald Beaches in Pensacola Christian College. Pensacola running their set offense and missed the double man and also zone coverage. Phelps finds her sister on the opposite corner for a three, no good. Porter with a great rebound to keep the offensive possession alive, and Wolford walks away with the travel.
Yeah, she went to take that shot, and the defender closed out much quicker than she was expecting, so that hesitation forced her to take an extra step before she put the ball on the floor.
9:33 remaining. And here is Michelle Jones. They feed it inside to Emma Parrish and quickly double teamed. And Monse Torres forces the held ball.
Yeah, that was a good held ball there from Monse Torres. She was playing defense outside the three-point line, got that high post entry pass to Emma Parrish. She stepped in, put two hands on the ball. No foul there. Got a good held ball. Now Lady Eagles will have possession on the next time.
Jones for the inbound. Rachel Crisatello checks into the ball game as well. Her first action tonight nearly turns it over. Torres playing stifling defense. They go inside, and great defense. Face guarding her man goes Amber Porter. Wolford by herself in transition, lays it off the glass and misses.
That was a great pass from Leah Phelps. Saw Jenna streaking down the floor on the opposite side, running her lane really wide. Really good run by Jenna Wolford, just couldn't get the layup to fall.
Caroline Smith, turnaround jumper, no good. Wolford the rebound. Wolford, rather Torres, steps into a long two, no good.
Yeah, that's a fine dribble pull-up by Monse Torres, but because she had so much more room, I'd love to see her try and get all the way downhill like we were talking about, go through contact and go to the basket.
And that is a foul on the floor. That one's going to be rewarded to Rachel Phelps, the freshman.
Yeah, once again, good hustle there from Rachel Phelps, getting in on the play, putting both hands on the ball.
We talk a lot about Leah Phelps and her scoring phenomenon, but we don't talk enough about Rachel Phelps and the great senior year, rather freshman year she is having this season.
Yeah, she's playing really well. Maybe not scoring the ball as much as we may have hoped, but defensively she makes such an impact in the game. She's always in the right spot. She's really quick with her hands. Good steals for Rachel Phelps on the defensive side of the ball. Offensively, the shot is there. We just need a couple of them to fall.
Rachel Phelps gets to the paint, throws up a shot, a lot of contact and no call. Emma Parrish will recover. Parrish will go coast to coast, and a whistle blows. That one will be on Rachel Phelps. Menser will check into the contest here. Menser last year averaged 5 points per contest. This year not doing too much in the scoring category, but does a phenomenal job coming off the bench and providing an instant spark.
Yeah, she comes off the bench, normally makes smart plays and rebounds the ball, doesn't mess up on the defensive end, sticks with her assignments. She's a good role player off the bench for the Lady Eagles.
Wolford would grab the board and is double teamed. As a foul on Vineyard. That's her second.
Hey, go corner. Hey. No, stay, man, stay.
Get it inside to Torres. One dribble, tries to have the intended target be Brewer. That is snatched away by the Eagles of Trinity Baptist. Parrish drives inside and goes into the body of Torres and draws the whistle.
Yeah, great drive there from Emma Parrish. Got downhill, seeing Monse Torres either going to take the block attempt or still stay in her way and maybe try and take a charge. But Emma Parrish made the smart decision, going straight into Monse's chest, drawing the foul, and putting herself at the free throw line.
Vineyard will check out the contest for number 5, Caroline Smith. And will send Parrish to the line. First attempt up for Parrish and good. Emma Parrish, the leading scorer here for this Eagles ball club of Trinity Baptist, averaging 12 points per contest, shooting just under 30% from long range. She knocks down them both. Brewer finds Torres, Goes corner to Wolford, quickly in transition, no good.
Good ball movement there from the Lady Eagles. Alyssa Brewer getting downhill, find the diving Monse Torres. Jenna set herself in the corner. Need Jenna to start knocking a few of those shots down. She's been struggling behind the arc recently, and that's one of the keys of her game is knocking down the 3-ball, and we really need those to start falling from Jenna Wolford.
3 minutes in, Pensacola so far scoreless in the second quarter, and a turnover in favor of Jones. She finds Parrish. 3 on the way, wedges between the rim, rebound by Brewer. Wolford will push the pace. They go quickly inside to Porter. Fading jumper good.
Great rim run there from Amber Porter. She was trailing the play, but once it was swung to Alyssa Brewer, she rim ran right down the lane, got a wide open, easy layup.
Really great awareness by the senior from Pensacola, studying pre-physical therapy. Jones will go inside. Layup no good for the Eagles. Second chance opportunity snatched away by Porter. And that was number 24, Katia Bogun, who picks up the foul. A number of substitutions here for Trinity Baptist. Number 10 will come into the game. Ainston Pilcher as well as Tabak will re-enter the competition.
One note for the Lady Eagles is right now you have a 15-point lead, and they're maintaining that lead with their best player, Leah Phelps, being on the sideline for almost 4 full minutes now. She's been on the sideline for almost the whole second quarter, and we're able to maintain this lead, giving Leah that much-needed rest so that she can come back in, make an immediate impact for the Lady Eagles.
And when you say immediate, you truly mean it. Great rebound there by Porter. Despite it going out of bounds, great effort to use her legs, rather her arms, to her advantage. Head coach Judy Allen, her 10th year at Trinity Baptist, will call a timeout, and we will step aside. Trinity Baptist trails now by 15 with 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Alvin Chapman alongside with Braden Motter. Braden, what have you seen? Actually, great ball movement there by Trinity Baptist. Bogun lays it off the glass easily.
Yeah, just back to your original question now, what I've noticed here, Lady Eagles in the first 7 minutes of the game were playing extremely well with a lot of pace, a lot of ball pressure, and we're moving off ball very, very well. Monte Torres gets a good floater in the lane there. That's what we were doing early in the game, and that's what allowed us to jump out to the big early lead that we had. We still obviously have a hefty lead right now, but the Lady Eagles need to get back to the roots of playing with pace, running the lanes wide, and back cutting and moving off ball.
Smith takes the double screen and now is switched on by Menser. Menser with her every step. Parrish will take a 3, contested air ball. Brewer with a lot of fancy dribbles here. Can go coast to coast again. We'll dump it off to Torres. One more pass to Porter in the corner. No good, back iron. Parrish with room. Gets it deflected by Wolford. Parrish will go corner to Smith. Tightly guarded by Torres. Stifling defense by her. Tries to go inside. And that is a foul. Great attempt for a steal by Torres. And a complete hockey switch here for Pensacola. Both Phelps sisters, Geisler, Aiken, and Bauer will check into the contest here.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun lineup to watch. A little bit more height with this one, so we're probably going to look to run a little more half court than we do just full pace. But excited to see some of these players like Melanie Bowser, who's been starting to gain a few more minutes as the season has progressed, really stepping up for the Lady Eagles. Interested to see how her and Holland Geisler do stepping up into those more important roles.
Geisler will go to the rim, no good. Bowser, second chance opportunity, will go straight up with the basketball and get fouled from behind.
When you threw that, look, when you threw it right out to Rachel,
Great ball game in front of us, but very slow as far as scoring in this second quarter, Braden.
Yeah, it's been a little bit slower than it was in the first quarter. Obviously, the Lady Eagles were able to put up 28 points in the first quarter, and they've only scored 4 here. So offensively, we're lacking a little bit. I think that comes back to what I was talking about earlier. A lot of stagnant offense, not a lot of ball movement, and standing still when we're off ball. I think we need to get more pace, get more in transition, and then find a way to get downhill a few more times and get more paint touches.
Bowser will miss both free throws at the line. Bogun doing a great job running the floor, gets it at the rim. Aiken will swing it to Phelps. She will step in into a jumper off the screen, no good. Bowser, rebound, no good. Third chance opportunity for Aiken, no good again. To Bach in transition. They try to go to Katia Bogun. But that pass deflected.
Yeah, that was great transition defense from Rachel and Leah Phelps, the two sisters, communicating to each other. Leah telling Rachel to get ball, and Leah was going to get back and deflect that pass just like we saw her do.
Smith layup, no good. Bogun keeps it alive. They go back to Smith. Works on Geisler and gets the right-hand hook to go. 3 field goals here for Trinity Baptist. They have all come from the low block. And Rachel Phelps will pick up the traveling violation.
Yeah, Rachel's a good three-point shooter. Maybe the numbers don't show it right now, but she's got good form and good fundamentals. She has a good shot. Love to see her just catch that ball as open as she was, shoot the ball with confidence, and put it in the hole.
And just like that, Pensacola only leading by 11. Smith will go inside to Bogun. That is intercepted by Phelps. Rachel Phelps will beat everyone to the charge. A lot of contact, no call. Receives the ball, but was out of bounds.
Good push by Rachel Phelps. Maybe a little bit of contact there. Could argue a foul call there, but going 1-on-3. Obviously, the freshman goes a little too hard too quickly. Maybe notice that 1-on-3 a little sooner. Don't put yourself in such a tough situation.
Back-to-back steals here for Rachel Phelps. Will go back to the basket, goes into the contact this time, and she receives the whistle on her third attempt to the basket.
hey, Rachel, through contact, finish that.
Rachel Phelps to the free throw line.
This will send Rachel Phelps to the free throw line. And also Vineyard inserted back into the game for Caroline Smith. Pensacola leading by 11, now 12 with Rachel Phelps' free throw. The second one good for Phelps.
Lady Eagles back in this full court press. That's where they got a lot of turnovers, and that's where that pace came into play early in the first quarter. See if we can't get the pace picked back up a little bit in the last 2.5.
Trinity Baptist leading the scoring in this quarter 8-6. Tabak with the attempt at the basket and draws the foul. Very surprising after the explosive first quarter by Pensacola. Now this game manageable for Trinity Baptist.
Yeah, I think like we've talked about a couple times now, they've been able to slow the pace down, get what they want in the half court, and the few times they've gotten out in transition, their bigs have been making good rim runs and getting them some wide open layups. So our post players, if you're not going to be able to get that offensive rebound, put yourself in a better position to where you can clear out quicker and get to your spot.
Tabak misses the first attempt with 2:32 remaining. She misses them both. Phelps finds her sister. One more pass to Bowser. And she'll head back to the free throw line.
Good ball movement there from the Lady Eagles, pushing the ball in transition. Again, not with the dribble that time, but with the passes. Good find by Leah Phelps. Melanie Bowser to the line for 2 free ones.
Beautiful passing by Pensacola. got the ball 94 feet with only 2 dribbles as Bowser misses her 3rd attempt of the game. Bowser makes the 2nd. Tabak misses 2 defenders and finishes at the rim.
Yeah, Carissa Aiken and Holland, guys, they're both set up for the charge there. Oceana was able to go right between the 2 of them and finish at the rim. Good move by her.
Phelps goes to Aiken. Rachel Phelps, rather Leah Phelps, finds Rachel. Aiken finds Rachel Phelps. 1 more to Geisler. She'll launch for a 3 off the front of the rim with 6 remaining on the shot clock. And Bowser picks up the foul. Alyssa Brewer and Jenna Wolford come into the game for Bowser and Geisler.
Almost the full starting lineup back out here for Coach Sellers and the Lady Eagles last 2 minutes of this first half. I think he's going to try and push that pace once again, see if they can't run this lead back up to a comfortable spot.
Foul here on the floor, and Wolford shaken up. We will briefly step aside. We are back with 1:41 remaining. Wolford helped off the floor. Hopefully she will be okay and possibly make a speedy recovery. But Torres will come in for the injured Wolford. And Brewer will pick up the foul. Will draw the foul, rather. And will also head to the free throw line.
Yeah, that foul on Oceana Tabak. That's her first foul of the game. Alyssa Brewer to the free throw line for 2.
First attempt, no good for Brewer. Not going to lie to you, Braden. I'm kind of in utter disbelief, and also the Pensacola faithful as well, after the change of events we've just seen.
Yeah, energy was really quickly sucked out of the building there. Lady Eagles were playing some good defense there. Almost got a quick turnover. Obviously, Jenna going down is never a good thing, but you can definitely feel the energy kind of sucked out of the building. But you can hear the Lady Eagles bench trying to pick the team back up that's on the floor, finish the second half strong, or first half strong.
Michelle Jones guarded by Rachel Phelps. Tries the tough finish, no good. Second chance opportunity, up and in for Michelle Jones. That one on Carissa Aiken, her first foul of the contest. We'll also send Ember Porter to the table. Free throw good for Michelle Jones. Aiken will exit the contest for Porter. Now Pensacola with a minute exactly remaining. They go to Phelps. She picks up her dribble.
Yeah, one thing you notice here in that offensive possession is Monse Torres hits a great spin-around jumper. One thing to notice in that offensive possession, I've talked about it a couple of times, Lady Eagles were really stagnant. Leah Phelps took a step back over there to shoot a 3, kept it because she had a good defender on her, and everyone was on the other side of the floor and no one was moving. Lady Eagles need to off-ball me, moving a lot better. Being stagnant is what's killing us right now.
Tabak works on Rachel Phelps, rather Leah, and can't convert. 15 seconds remaining. They get it ahead to Phelps. Baseball pass. A lot of contact. And Phelps will go earn her 2 at the line.
Yeah, that was great patience from Amber Porter. She saw Leah Phelps early, almost threw the pass, but saw the defender sneaking in, decided to keep the ball for a couple more dribbles, and once that defender fell off, then she throws that ball to Leah Phelps, gets her an easy transition layup. Unable to make it, but puts her at the line for 2.
Phelps misses the first attempt. Phelps with a fiery first quarter, 9 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, rather three-point line. Scoreless so far in the second. 5 seconds remaining. Tabak will drive. Stuffed away by Torres. And not enough time to get a shot off.
Great closing defense there from the Lady Eagles. Good team defense. Monte Torres was able to get the initial deflection and then kept hounding the ball, knowing that there was only 2.5 seconds left. We're able to keep Trinity from getting a shot up. Good defense to close the half for the Lady Eagles.
A bit of a slower half here for Pensacola as far as scoring. The score 37-26. We will be back, though, after these messages provided by Pensacola Christian College.
It's a passion that unites us. The heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer, and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule. A perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
2 more periods of basketball remaining. Pensacola Christian versus Trinity Baptist College. Both teams' mascots are Eagles. Both teams in Florida. One's in Jacksonville, the other in Pensacola. Alvin Chapman alongside Braden Motter. Braden, an interesting second half to say the least. Second quarter, rather, to say the least.
Yeah, first quarter, Lady Eagles played really well offensively and defensively, played with a lot of pace, turned over Trinity Baptist. But then there in the second quarter, went through a little bit of a dry spell, weren't knocking down shots. Our press had to come back a little bit because we go into that press off of makes, so when you're not making shots, you can't get in the press. And when Lady Eagles aren't in the press, the pace is a little slower. So hopefully Lady Eagles can knock some shots down here. It's a great drive by Alyssa Brewer. The ball just won't go in the hole right now. But Eagles need to find a way to knock some shots down and get back in that press and pick the pace back up.
Probably one of the easiest looks she'll get all night. She's finished some in coast-to-coast fashion and make them with ease with contact. Trinity Sneed tries to respond after the Brewer miss. No one attacking the rim as far as rebounding. Fortunately, Torres comes up with the steal. Aiken, turnaround jumper, good.
It's a good find by Leah Phelps in transition, seeing her big rim running and then getting into that short corner and leaving herself a wide open two.
We want to talk about scoring. Trinity Baptist outscoring Pensacola in that second quarter, 14-8, after Pensacola put up 28 points in the first. Torres passes it out to Phelps in the corner, and she steps out of bounds. Bogun will come into the game for Smith with 1 minute 20 seconds elapsed in the third quarter. Katia gets it over to Oceana Tabak. Loses possession and somehow finds the hand of Michelle Jones. Sneed works inside. Bogun works inside and lays it off the glass for 2. 6 points in that first half, all in the second quarter, 8 total. The leading scorer so far for Trinity Baptist coming off the bench. Great basket opportunity here for Torres. Waved that off though. Offensive foul in place by Michelle Jones. Get it to Bogun. Tabak. Sneed. Bogun will go to the basket. No good. Rebounded by Aiken. Torres will control it. Phelps, corner 3. Good! A very quiet second quarter for Phelps, scoreless, but she picks things right where she left off in the first quarter with a 3-point shot.
Yeah, we get back to talking about pace. Monse Torres was able to push that pace and force Leah's defender to crash inside, expecting a dribble drive. Found Leah for a nice, easy kick-out 3.
Aiken, jumper, good. Beautiful play from our front court so far in the second half. Torres pushing the pace, and so far Aiken with 2 field goals within the first 3 minutes. Sneed will step back and fire. No good. Torres another rebound and draws the loose ball foul. Monse Torres playing big minutes so far in the early goings of the third quarter. Just like that, the deficit is pushed to 16. Brewer takes the double screen. Has a wide open Torres. Somehow finds her. One more pass to Phelps. 3 on the way. Just misses. In the hands of Bogun.
Yeah, you'd love to see that 3 fall for Rachel Phelps. She was in good position, unable to get that shot to fall, but good find from Monse Torres.
Bad miss by Countrymen. Torres works inside, rearranges herself, and what a quarter here for Monse Torres. Misses do everything.
It was a great play from Monse Torres. Good find from Alyssa Brewer, and really smart play from Monse. She got that pass, wasn't able to put up the initial touch, so she took a dribble to gather herself, little spin move, banked it home. Easy 2 for Monse Torres.
In the hands of Countrymen. Jumper on the way, no good. Sneed will take a free throw line extended jumper, no good. Countrymen with the third opportunity. Tabak will drive. Floater, good. Number 34, Oceana, Tabak. Drive inside, no good, but a foul in favor of Alyssa Brewer.
Yeah, Alyssa Brewer's doing a really good job tonight getting to the free throw line, getting downhill and going through that contact like we were talking about earlier, not shying away from it, but going right into it, drawing those fouls and getting to the line.
Chris Sotelo will check into the contest, as well as Holland Geisler. And Kristen Menser awaits at the table for the shooter, Brewer. Pensacola now leading by 16. First attempt up for Brewer off the front of the rim. Despite her free throw struggle, she is the program leader in free throw percentage. Second attempt up, and she splits the pair, Alyssa Brewer. Lead stretched to 17.
Lady Eagles off that make, getting back into this press that everybody knows and loves. Lady Eagles trying to pick that pace back up because that's where they're going to thrive in this game and get the win, is if they can find a way to continue playing with this pace, and this full court press is what's going to get that going.
Torres on ball. Menser, Phelps on the starting guards. They find Chris Sotelo, and she is stripped by Phelps. Chris Sotelo had nothing but green in front of her, yet her party at the rim was ruined by stifling defense by Phelps. Tabak works inside, swatted away by Torres. Beautiful pass ahead to Phelps. She has Menser off the glass and good.
Good rim run from Kristen Menser. You could hear Coach Sellers probably over the commentary yelling at Kristen, keep running, keep running. Knowing Leah Phelps would like to get to that finish by herself, but that double team was on its way. Great run from Kristen Menser, found herself wide open for an easy layup in transition.
Pensacola leading by 19. Menser will go inside to Torres. One more pass to Geisler.
Great ball movement there from the Lady Eagles. Good entry pass. Smart play from Monse Torres. She went to her spin move that she normally does. Saw the double coming, dumped off to the wide open Holland Geisler. That's the Lady Eagles offense we know and love with that ball movement and backside movement.
Largest lead for Pensacola here since the half, 21. Baseball pass ahead to her sister. One more man to beat, step through move. And she gets the whistle.
It's a good outlet pass from Rachel Phelps to Leah Phelps. Strong attack from Leah, didn't get through the finish quite as well as she wanted to. Tried to do the up and over, didn't get it to fall, but puts herself at the free throw line for two.
To elaborate more on that outlet pass, she did a great job not throwing it to the man, but throwing it to the place where she wants her to go to. And fortunately, it's not like football where she doesn't have to necessarily throw it to her hands, to her intended hands. She can throw it to the wide open space, and Phelps went there and converted now, splitting the free throws. Give her 10. Rather give her 13. Tabak guarded by Torres. Playing great defense. Chris Sotelo will drive herself and pick up the blocking foul. Rachel Chris Sotelo had a man right open to her right, but she will instead earn her points at the free throw line.
Yeah, Holland Geisler with a good charge attempt there. She tried to step up and take that charge. Did a little euro around her, so caught just a corner of her, so she had to go off-centered a little bit to try and lean into it, gets the blocking call.
Chris Sotelo splits the free throws. Second chance opportunity, wedges between the rim. Baseball pass ahead to Phelps. One more man to beat, takes the contact, exceeds his finish.
Good outlet from Monse Torres, good finish from Leah Phelps. Lady Eagles back playing with pace. As you can see, scores running up a little bit more. Lady Eagles playing really well right now.
Torres guarding Tabak. They go inside to Bogun. Count the basket and one. Katia Bogun. Now with double digits off the bench, a chance to make her scoring total 11. And now gives Geisler 3 fouls. Coming into the contest now, Addison Burleson. Bogun completes the old-fashioned three-point play. Give her 11. Phelps 3, hand in her face, no good. Burleson, lot of contact, and will earn her 2 points at the line.
Yeah, that was good ball movement. Kristen Menser swinging down to Leah Phelps. Didn't get that shot to fall, but good follow by Addie Burleson. Getting the rebound, trying to put it back up, didn't get it to fall, but gets herself to the line for 2 free ones.
One thing I appreciate about her play is the fact that she got the ball and didn't bring it down towards her knee. She kept it high and finished high as well, and will get a chance to earn her points at the free throw line. First attempt for Burleson off the back of the rim. Addison Burleson. Second attempt is up, hits the front of the rim, and good. Here's Parrish. Goes middle to Bogun. Parrish wide open for 3. No good.
Lady Eagles have been doing a really good job defensively tonight on Emma Parrish. She's one of the better three-point shooters in the South region, and they're jumping at her, they're putting hands up, they're closing out hard, not giving her any open looks. Lady Eagles obviously reading the scouting report and doing a good job against her tonight.
Great block there by Rachel Phelps. Leah Phelps leads the break. Short jumper for herself, no good. And will be heading southbound with Trinity Baptist. Phelps will check out of the ball game now for Leah Phelps, receiving much needed rest with 3 minutes remaining in the third.
Yeah, once again, getting some extra minutes here for Melanie Bowser and Leah Phelps, needing that little bit of a breather. Been playing the last 6.5 minutes, been playing hard, obviously converting some of her shots, playing hard defensively, giving her a well-deserved break.
Crisatello from the long range, no good.
I noted Emma Parrish not knocking down any three-pointers for Trinity Baptist yet because of the defense. Trinity Baptist is actually yet to make a three-pointer on the entire night. They haven't knocked down a 3 yet. Lady Eagles playing really good defense around the perimeter with high hands, closing out, and then closing down on shooters. And then when they put the ball on the floor, they're backing off, beating them to the spot, and good help defense. That's why the Lady Eagles are winning this game right now, their defense.
Burleson will pick up her first foul and will send Bogun to the line. Katia Bogun having a phenomenal day off the bench. Misses both free throws. Mentor pushes the break. Picks up her dribble and finds Torres. Bowser a 3, no good. Burleson, a rebound attempt out of her hands. Jones guarded by Torres. Parrish. Back to Jones. 15 remaining on the shot clock. Parrish comes off the curl screen. Great block attempt, but a foul on Rachel Phelps.
Yeah, that was great defensive possession from the Lady Eagles through the whole possession, beating them to the spot, making sure they're playing good defense, high hand on shooters, unable to get the clean block at the end from Rachel Phelps. I do like the aggressiveness of the block attempt, but maybe the smarter play is to just beat her to the spot and force her to an awkward finish.
Monse Torres getting much needed rest after playing the duration of the third quarter. A player who needed to step up, and indeed she did. A handful of assists and also rebounds, and I believe 2 blocks in this quarter. Parrish knocks down them both. She now has 5. Cuts the deficit back to 20. Having some clock and officiation management issues here. We will get the shot clock adjusted, and we are good. Inbound it to Menser, guarded by Parrish. Handoff to Rachel Phelps. Taking it to Bowser. Bowser loses it. Parrish goes into the chest of Aiken and converts. Now 3 points shy of double digits.
Yeah, that transition defense there from the Lady Eagles was a little shoddy. You got to know where she's trying to go. She's a right-handed player in transition. She's going to try to get to the right side of the rim. Got to beat her to that spot and try and make her either go back to her left hand or do an awkward finish.
Bowser three-point attempt, no good, rebounded by Michelle Jones. Jones. Shuffle pass inside to Bogun. As a 3-second violation on Katia Bogun. Haven't seen one of those called in a very long time, Braden.
Yeah, it's been a while. As we've talked about so many times, Lady Eagles are known for their guard play and playing with a lot of pace. So we usually don't have post players sitting inside worried about a 3-second violation. Normally they're in and out with cuts and or drives. So that is an odd call, but luckily it didn't go against the Lady Eagles tonight.
Foul on Bowser. Menser sitting wide open in the corner. Burleson goes inside and allows Bowser to earn her points at the free throw line. First attempt up for Bowser and good. Splits the pair, all of her points coming from the free throw line tonight. Here is Jones. Jones misses a double, takes the screen all the way to the rim, just misses. Mentor controls it. Finds Rachel Phelps, misses the layup.
That's a good find there from Kristen Menser. Rachel unable to finish it, but good follow from Carissa Aiken, running the whole length of the floor like she just did, grabbing that offensive rebound. Had a little tussle for it, comes up with a held ball. Unfortunately goes to Trinity Baptist, but can't get mad at Chris Aiken there fighting for that offensive rebound, running the coast-to-coast run.
Just approaching the minute mark of the third period. Tyndall will come to the table. Smith. Bowser with stifling defense now. 9 seconds remaining. She's coming for Bowser as well as number 12. Ashanti Spent coming to the game here for the Trinity Baptist Eagles. Jones will go to Parrish, guarded by Tyndall. Parrish will drive with 5 remaining, no good. Smith the rebound to no avail. An 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Menser goes corner. 3 for Rachel Phelps. She connects. Great transition 3 for her. Actually a long 2. Her foot was on the line. Now 20 seconds remaining on the game clock. Spence will drive on Burleson. Shot up, no good. She gets it to Tyndall. Tyndall now with 10 seconds. She goes to Burleson. She'll stop for a jumper. Just misses. But the second chance opportunity for Menser.
Good follow from Kristen Menser. We just complimented Carissa Aiken running the floor all the way down. Kristen Menser did the same thing. Transition was in a 2-on-1, but she still ran all the way down the floor, got the missed shot, put it back up for the easy 2.
23 points in this corner for Pensacola. Very impressive quarter. But we're back with one more in just a moment. 60-37 the score with 10 minutes remaining in regulation. Phelps, Tyndall, Burleson, Mentor, as well as Aiken on the floor for Pensacola. Pilcher, Smith, Jones, Spence, and Parrish on the floor here for Trinity Baptist. Parrish to rebound. Mentor pushed in the back, then accelerates the ball to Kendall. She stops on a dime for a jumper of her own.
Good push there from Kinsey Tyndall. She did try to get to her spot, was looking for Addie Burleson, but the defender was sagging off, not stepping up to Kinsey, so she pulled up, unable to knock it down, unfortunately. But a good decision there from Kinsey.
This will set up an out-of-bounds play here for Jones. She finds Pilcher. Pensacola making that 8-point second quarter a thing of the past after putting up an impressive 23 points in the third and 28 in the first, Braden.
Yeah, they obviously struggled there in the second, shooting a little bit and defensively giving up a few too many points for the scoring differential. But in that third quarter, obviously picked it up, got back to that pace of play we were talking about, got back in the press and was able to get up and down the floor, try and get Trinity Baptist running. That's where they're going to struggle and where the Eagles are going to thrive.
Aiken wrestles for the ball. Tyndall makes a move on Parrish on the floor for the ball, and I believe she draws the foul. .8:52 remaining. Sets up an out-of-bounds play here for Pensacola. They get into Aiken. Tyndall drives inside, snatched down by Sneed. Parrish, three-point attempt, good. Rather a long two. Parrish now with 8.
Yeah, Lady Eagles lost the shooter there in that transition. They didn't get to the shooter in the corner. Addie Burleson did get there, but just got there a little late. Hand up too late. Emma Parrish able to knock down the jumper. Need to key back in on those shooters, make sure we're locating them in transition so that we're not losing them to open threes in the corner. Luckily, that one was a long two, but Lady Eagles need to communicate a little bit better through the transition defense to make sure that we're getting to the spots we need to and keeping the scores off the board.
Burleson so far with 2 points and 3 rebounds. In 7 minutes of play, misses the first one. Second attempt is up and good as Burleson splits the pair. Pensacola leading by 22. One shy of their largest lead of the game at the 4-minute, 30-second mark in the third quarter. Mentor with the rebound. Accelerates it to Tyndall, guarded by Sneed. Mentor. Here is Rachel Phelps. 12 remaining on the shot clock. Now 8 remaining. Burleson tries to go inside, somehow finds Aiken up and under, no good.
Yeah, late in the shot clock there, Lady Eagles kept the ball on this side of the floor the whole time, as we talked about early in the broadcast. Got to use both sides of the floor, especially when Trinity's sitting in a zone like they are. We can't sit in one side of the court and just pass the ball back and forth. We got to swing it around, get that zone moving, and find those openings.
A full hockey switch here for Pensacola. Everybody out. And Leah Phelps back in the game, the leading scorer amongst both teams with 15. A very quiet 15 to say the least, Braden.
Yeah, Leah Phelps back in the game, a big offensive push for the Lady Eagles coming out immediately. So that's exciting to see her back on the floor, see if she can't push to another potentially game-high scoring record here.
Bowser goes to Phelps in the corner. They go inside to Torres. Hit from behind, deflected by Parrish. Here is Bowser. The third attempt here for Holly Geisler, and 3 times indeed is the charm.
Good inbounds play there. Trinity Baptist lost Holland Geisler, fading out to the far corner. Good pass from Kristen Menser, and Holland's able to knock down the open 3.
Jones loses it, and a baseball pass, rather a bounce pass, ahead to Phelps. Off the backboard, no good. And a quick foul on Bowser. Crisatello will check into the contest for Michelle Jones. Here's Tabak, guarded by Torres. Torres today with 8.6 rebounds and 4 assists. And a steal by Phelps. Phelps ahead of the pass. Goes into her man, foul and 1 for Leah Phelps.
Leah Phelps, good defense there, getting the steal and was able to redeem herself for the last missed layup. She gets down, gets the and 1. Good drive from Leah Phelps, good defense originally.
Beautiful pacing there in transition. Goes into the body of her defender to slow her down and put her in control of the fast break. And Phelps knocks down the free throw.
Yeah, that's something I was actually talking to one of the guys here at the ECI tournament about, is when you're on the offense and you're taking a drive to the hole and you get that contact from the defense, you're not necessarily expecting it, so it throws you off a little bit. But if you go hunting that contact and you find it first, you know where it's coming from and you know what to expect, so then you can adjust and make the shot. Great adjustment there from Leah Phelps, getting to her spot and finishing through paint.
Countryman will check into the game here for Trinity Baptist. And somehow the ball finds the hands of Emma Parrish, and she'll convert on the N1. Parrish now with 10, along with 4 assists and 5 rebounds to her name. Sneed will come out of the ball game as well for Bogan. Bogan, 1 rebound shy of a double-double, along with 11 points. Porter will go corner to Bowser, and the ball falls out of her hands.
Yeah, Lady Eagles need to slow themselves down a little bit. When you're not in transition and the defense is already set up, there's no point in sprinting down the floor and trying to throw some crazy pass. Just get down the floor nice and easy, get into your sets, get into your offense, and get what you need to get done to put some points on the board.
Once again, we've been saying this same narrative all day. Ahead to Torres. Torres ahead to Phelps, rather. And the 2 is too easy.
Yeah, Lady Eagles have been playing a lot of really good defense tonight. I believe that's 18 turnovers that they force against Trinity Baptist, and I think 15 of them have been steals. So Lady Eagles really doing a good job defensively to get those steals. And like you talked about, good find for Monse Torres to find the cutting Leah Phelps, as Leah Phelps then finds the diving Melanie Bowser for the easy 2.
(42-71) is the score. Bogun. It's hit from behind. I believe that's a foul on Amber Porter. And Sydney Elliott will check into the contest as well for Bowser. And Phelps will exit the ball game possibly for the last time. Pretty impressive, only playing for 3 minutes and got a total of 5 points in that time span, allowing her to finish with 20. Bogun converts at the line. Katia Bogan. Coming off the bench and providing much needed scoring here for Trinity Baptist. And Vineyard hits the layup and falls back into the full court press. Sydney Elliott picks up her dribble and finds Rachel Phelps. And Porter gets stripped by Vineyard. Vineyard picks up her dribble, finds Parrish, and that one's a rejection. But Bogan reaps the earning, no good. Parrish, layup, good. Her third field goal of the half. Another three for Geisler in the corner, no good. And pulled down by Vineyard. Nearly throws it away. Now Trinity Baptist with 3 seconds to get it over, and they do. They try to go inside to Bogan. Dump it off to Vineyard. Jumper, no good. Kept alive by Torres and Geisler. Crisatello, jumper, also no good. Parrish keeps it alive. Controlled by Geisler, she leads the break. Has options to her left and right. Lays it off the glass, no good. In the hands of Phelps, and an easy one for Torres.
Little bit of an ugly transition there for the Lady Eagles, but we came out on top, getting the 2 points regardless.
Pensacola leading by 26. And another steal by Torres, but snatched back by Paris. And she'll throw it out of bounds. Torres and Porter will exit the ball game with 3 minutes and 52 seconds remaining. Phelps drives inside, layup, no good, but a foul.
Yeah, that's a good take from Rachel Phelps. She was actually double-teamed in the backcourt for the inbound, and she split them, got the ball, took it coast to coast, almost got the N1 finish. Good drive from Rachel, puts her at the line for 2.
Phelps will convert on the first one. And the second one good for Rachel Phelps. She has 9. Sydney Elliott guarding Parrish. Doing a phenomenal job playing defense with her feet. She's on the floor for the loose ball. Sydney Elliott causing commotion on the defensive side, coming off the bench.
Yeah, she's a very energetic defender. She keeps her feet moving. She keeps you honest as an offensive player. She keeps shooting jabs at you, trying to get the steal. Even if she doesn't get it, she's just pestering enough to trying to make you make the mistake.
Bogan goes inside, throws it at the rim, no good. Here's Elliott. Goes to Burleson in the corner. Works on the smaller defender, throws a shot at the rim, no good. Second attempt, no good as well. Pensacola leading by 28. Geisler goes to Phelps. Layup in the lane, and that is an offensive foul, I believe, on Geisler. Her 4th.
Yeah, I think she was trying to post up, and then as Rachel was driving, she started pushing her down, making slightly illegal screen there. Good idea from Holland Geisler, just a little bit of poor execution there.
Number 33, Noelle Whittaker will check in the ball game for Crisatello. And Tyndall will come to the table. Sneed will find Whittaker. Jumper, no good. Sneed rebound. One more pass to Parrish. No good as well. Off the hands of Countryman with 2 minutes and 34 seconds remaining.
Another substitution for the Lady Eagles. Number 11, Hannah Coop, coming onto the floor for number 33, Carissa Aiken. Coach Sellers got his subs in for the last 2.5 minutes. Trying to find the next Eagles once some of these Eagles graduate. We got a couple seniors on the team. Once they're out, we got to figure out who's going to step up into those spots. Times like this are opportunities for you to be that person.
Speaking of next Eagles, one thing that was very rewarding for us today is we got a chance to take a look in action of Pensacola's newest recruit, Sky. I believe her name is Sky Lynn. Don't remember her last name, but she played in the ECI ladies game earlier and dominated with 35 points in only 3 quarters of play.
Yeah, Skyland played a really good game, and it's obviously very exciting to watch your newest recruit win the championship and score 35 points in the championship game. That's obviously very exciting for the Lady Eagles.
If I'm not mistaken, she may be behind me. Don't specifically know since I'm watching the game and broadcasting at the same time, but here is Tyndall finding Burleson. Burleson receives the pass. Scoop layup, no good, but Geisler for the cleanup.
That's one thing Holland always does when she gets on the floor on those offensive rebounds. She always just finds herself in the right spot. Ball falls off the rim, lands right in her lap, gives her opportunity for easy layups.
Tabak goes inside to Sneed, and they convert at the rim. Pass intended to Elliott. And a injury timeout by the official. Since the clock stopped, Smith will have to go to the bench. In comes Michelle Jones.
Yeah, anytime you see a player go down, obviously you cringe a little bit, but it's always positive to see them get up and get off of the court on their own power. That's always a good sign. Usually nothing too major is going on if they're able to do so.
Pensacola leading by 26. Tabak guarded by Tyndall. And number 11, Hannah Coop, playing stifling defense on the help side. Sneed finds Tabak cutting. Wide open Jones in the corner, and she buries the triple. They find Hannah Coop, guarded by Sneed. Now a minute remaining. Tyndall drives and finds Geisler. Geisler to the basket, misses the layup, doesn't touch the rim. Could have been a travel there, but to no avail anyway. She scores another one.
Yeah, once again, I was talking about her being in the right spot, especially when she shoots the ball. She knows where it's about to go, so she ends up in the right spot there, gets the offensive rebound, gets the easy putback.
As they foul on Sydney Elliott, her first.
Fouls on Eagles number 12, Sydney Elliott, her first.
Elliott's a freshman from Ashland, Ohio. I don't know if you knew this, Braden. Well, I was about to call you Brandon. I've been knowing you for all these years and had to mess up your name. But Sydney Elliott and Jenna Wolford actually played against each other in high school.
Yeah, I did. They were competitors in high school. Obviously, then they come here and get to be friends instead of enemies. So it's always fun to have those relationships going from high school to college, turning old enemies into new friends.
And not just friends, but teammates in a very successful team. Elliott goes corner to Coop. 3 on the way! And she drills the trifecta. Great driving kick by the 2 reserve players. 20 seconds remaining on the game clock. And Braden, that will just do it.
Yeah, I think 82-56 is going to be our final score. Lady Eagles able to dominate this game. They dominated the pace of play like we talked about early on with the press break that they were running, and then obviously getting out in transition, finding their open teammates.
And that will do it. Pensacola is victorious in this one. Our lead scorer between both teams, Leah Phelps, with 20 points in under 25 seconds of play, rather 25 minutes of play, and a complete game from multiple players as well. Braden, any final takeaways?
It was a really fun game to watch. I kind of already said a little bit, but the Lady Eagles did really well with their pace of play tonight. Got up and down, which is the way we want to play. That's the way we're going to win games, is when we're running and the other teams are having to try and keep up with us. That's what actually turned that Campbellsville into a fun game a couple weeks ago. They like to play fast too. So when you bump into a team like Trinity who'd rather play half court and play a little bit slower, Lady Eagles have a big advantage in transition. Another
crucial game in front of us. Our men's team faces off the Eagles from Trinity Baptist. But until then, Alvin Chapman alongside with Braden. Braden, I'll see you tomorrow for the men's Bob's Jones game. But fans at home, stick around. I'll see you in about 20 minutes to watch our men face off against Trinity Baptist. See you soon.